quickly. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's cool.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And bulldozing his way through. Brought down after a solid
But then if you put more than
senior.
if you put
Chris,
more
what
than
a great
fucking
run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately
two
about those
people
NFL-ready wide
and you
receivers.
got
We all know it starts with their running games, all
in the
those
middle.
great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Green.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the
God
shotgun.
damn it. Hopping?
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And now the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Look at him run through those tacklers. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That's wild.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Damn.
The Turner is brought down. It's a start.
Maybe the expansion.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morales. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short game.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be...
Bro, you got to catch the fucking ball.
No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th count coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down. Back to throw again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
That's the ball.
They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he...
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Hard running through a tackle.
Where the fuck is this? Like, bro, what the fuck is going on with this team?
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
I really don't even, like, I wouldn't be mad if we missed the playoffs, because you niggas are fucking horrible.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point
can't get the ball down the field.
Touchdown lead.
Like, what the fuck?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good
Hey, bro,
coverage
let's
there.
move the ball.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception.
Wow.
Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. A much-needed score. Kirk trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and trying to get themselves back into this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Green. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15.
Same shit that happened last time.
All the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the
Can't
receiver.
run free
Catches
that
it in
because
stride and has all that room
somebody
to
has to
run
tackle
after the
him.
catch for that touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. A change of direction. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Talk time.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Hawkeyes looking to run some tempo here. Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff.
This nigga didn't block. No fuck.
It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense and
he'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Great start with this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Oh, and it's back.
Nigga, why y'all catch the ball?
Defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That picks up a first down, spotted at the 39.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive lineman. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
That nigga literally just
follows the
cook
pick
it.
for a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance
That's
to get in position
wow,
and come up with a big turnover.
I have no answer for it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last
Good
time.
episode,
Had to
my
settle
singles.
for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he fires the football to the right side. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw.
Somebody should smack him.
Defense
Like,
able to stop
he
him.
should have got
It's
smacked.
4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going.
And then he
He
turns
was clear at the 25.
feet.
Tackle made after a big gain.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football. At the 47.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You tell me
this one is getting ugly. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver.
Who the fuck is the line? Hey, bro, get out of here.
Just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know,
Why the fuck is the linebacker flying across the field? They fucking plays.
Not being accurate, the offensive line not
Or is that
doing
a
their
DB
job.
with arm
It's
bands?
been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Not able to hook up there.
Now these niggas just getting fucking good.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
I don't know.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Looking to throw yet again. There's contact on the throw.
Not no passing. Wow.
That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
That's
not
wild.
what you want to see as an offense when you're
That was
trailing
a
late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught over the middle. It's Morales. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Bickley. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
I'll the next time.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
Faster.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down here for this offense.
42 Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finding some room at the 25. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Get set, get set.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Clear. Razor, razor. Freedom, freedom. Arrow, arrow. Longer, longer. Timber, timber.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Finding space at the 20. They've got him, but they convert on
that punk ass tackle.
Keeps going. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down?
I don't understand the speed. I just don't like this speed is killing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss
And it's
of
been
one.
killing us.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset the plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Big chunk gain of the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.